Oh, Rudy Giuliani just can't catch a break, can he? His legal problems might have gotten a little bit worse recently after it was revealed that he is also facing a Department of Justice inquiry into whether or not he acted as an unregistered foreign agent lobbying Donald Trump on behalf of the government of Turkey. Now, specifically, what happened was that Giuliani allegedly, in 2017, tried to get Donald Trump to drop money laundering charges against gold trader Reza Zarrab, and also reportedly sought the deportation of exiled Muslim cleric Fethullah Gulen. Zarrab later pleaded guilty and implicated Turkish President Erdogan in sanctions evasion scheme, while Erdogan claims Gulen was behind a failed 2016 coup attempt against his government. Yada, yada, yada. Giuliani was allegedly talking to Trump about, hey, maybe pardon this person, get rid of this person. Could you do that? That would really make the government of Turkey happy. And the DOJ thinks that, hey, that would be considered lobbying on behalf of a foreign government. You weren't registered to do that, so you could be in trouble. Now, there is a clear distinction to make here. Giuliani is obviously being investigated for a similar thing regarding Ukraine in the state of New York, and that is a criminal probe. The inquiry taking place from the U.S. Department of Justice is not a criminal probe. So they're not necessarily looking to file criminal charges or to even prosecute Rudy Giuliani for failing to register as a foreign agent, if in fact he did fail to register. Because the U.S. Department of Justice, according to the reports, is a little bit weaker on issues like this. And if they feel that somebody may have, done it accidentally, then of course, we're going to let it slide. So why would I start off by saying that Giuliani's legal problems may have gotten worse if this one's not going to lead to any charges from the DOJ? Well, because it's simple. When you're already under investigation for perhaps doing the thing, and then another body with even more authority than you says, hey, we think you did the same thing over here. Yeah, that's not going to bode well when you have to go in front of a judge or a jury and try to argue that, no, I didn't do the thing here, even though the DOJ said I did a similar thing here, but they didn't prosecute me. So why are you prosecuting me for something I totally didn't do in the first place? Yeah, kind of makes legal arguments a lot more difficult to make, and it certainly makes it a lot more difficult to make them persuasive when you're under investigation for similar activities by two separate bodies doing it for two separate countries during the same administration. Giuliani is certainly in trouble now. And of course, that doesn't address the other legal problems he has, where he's been barred from practicing law in New York for the next 2 years. He's facing the defamation lawsuits from the voting companies for the claims that he had made against them. So yeah, the guy has a lot of legal problems just still hanging out there in the wind. And new investigations or inquiries, yeah, it's not going to make those other legal problems any better. Ring of Fire has fresh content 7 days a week, so if you want to be reminded about it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell to be notified every time a new video goes up.